Hey everyone, welcome to today's video where we will be discussing the top 5 reasons to visit Japan. I hope you enjoy. Japan is a very unique country. It's home to one of the most fascinating cultures in the world, so it should come as no surprise that many have been intrigued enough by this beautiful country. Japan is rich in tradition, history, and culture. Here are the top 5 reasons you should visit this amazing country. Number 1 is the food. Everyone knows Japan has fabulous cuisine. Travelers from all over the world have been sampling Japan's unique take on traditional dishes for years. Are you a fan of sushi? What about teppanyaki or ramen noodles? Well, Japan has all that and more. The Japanese eat 10% of the world's fish supply, which has led to an increased number of fresh seafood options around the country. With sushi being an international favorite, Japan is the place to eat it. You can't go wrong with one of the many conveyor belt sushi restaurants where you grab whatever you want off of a revolving belt. If seafood isn't your thing, not to worry. There are plenty of other options available. Tonkatsu, which are breaded pork cutlets, yakitori, which is grilled chicken, and so much more. Number 2 are the people. Meeting and interacting with the Japanese can be an unforgettable experience. This is a very polite and courteous society. They take their time to do things correctly and always want to help you. This makes for fabulous travel stories. There are many fun activities that allow you to interact with locals too, such as participating in a Japanese tea ceremony, eating dinner at an izakaya, similar to a pub, or visiting a high school during lunch break. Being able to speak even just a little bit of the language also goes a long way. Learning some basic phrases beforehand will leave you feeling much more confident and will enrich your overall travel experience. Number 3 is the culture. Japanese culture has held on strongly for centuries due to its deep roots. The respect for their past is important to the Japanese, which can be seen through their architecture, artwork, and even in the people. The first thing you'll notice about Japan is how clean it is. You won't see any trash on the streets or graffiti scrawled across buildings, but this tidiness doesn't mean they are lacking any character or unique style. Japan's culture is filled with art, music, dance, and crafts. From the moment you arrive, you will notice all of the detailed work put into everything. For example, did you know that Japanese gardens are meticulously designed to look like natural landscapes? They include mountains, hills, waterfalls, and even tiny designs built into the actual layout of the gardens. Number 4 are the activities. One thing to remember when visiting Japan is that you are in one of the safest countries in the world. You can pretty much go anywhere at any time of day without feeling unsafe. With over 6,500 islands and 130 volcanoes, there are so many unique places to visit. Tokyo is a great place for nightlife with many bars, restaurants, shops, and even shrines open well into the early morning hours. There are also plenty of arcades out there if you want to try your luck on some Japanese video games. If you're looking for something more outdoorsy, then what better place than Hokkaido? Because it's located far up north, it has very long winters, over 6 months. That means winter sports like skiing, snowboarding, snowshoeing, and more are all available. And if you're not into winter sports, then why not try your hands at the nation's national sport, sumo wrestling? Number 5 is the history. Japan is a treasure trove of history with many layers that go back centuries. Whether it be castles, temples, or even meeting the locals, there are so many ways to learn about Japan's past. When you visit Japan, most people include Kyoto on their list of places to see. Arguably one of the most beautiful cities in all of Japan, it is filled with temples, shrines, and old traditional homes where people still live today, just as they have for hundreds of years. There are over 1,500 Buddhist temples in Kyoto, so you are bound to find one that suits your interests. When planning your trip to Japan, there are many things you should do beforehand. The information provided here is just a stepping stone to get you started. Your trip should include all of these points, but it shouldn't end here. For more ideas on what activities and tours are available, simply search for travel agencies in your local area or visit the official website of Japan National Tourism. Good luck with finding the best place for you. We hope you have an amazing time while visiting Japan. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more top videos, and we'll see you next time.